Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a bit of a different video for me. I know that primarily my channel deals a lot with cars and model cars, stuff like that. But I do have a huge interest in World War II, and mainly, especially the vehicles, the tanks, the planes, and all the motorized vehicles that were used in World War II. So I do have a couple tanks in my stash. I also have a few planes. But this one is primarily a tribute to my grandfather who fought in World War II. He was in the 328th Infantry. They landed about a month after D-Day, and they fought all the way across France and through Belgium, Austria, and got into Germany. He was also at the Battle of the Bulge. He did suffer some frostbite in his foot, but he thankfully he made it home. He did suffer from PTSD quite a bit. I heard that he took to doing a lot of drinking out in the garage to stay away from my grandmother, and which is understandable. I can only imagine the things that he saw and went through. My uncle has I think it's an M8 Mauser, if I remember right, that he brought home. It turned out was while they were clearing buildings, a German citizen actually pointed that rifle at my uncle, and they managed to get him disarmed, and my grandfather ended up bringing that home. I also have a Nazi youth dagger that he also brought home. I thought about showing it on my channel. I'm just a little hesitant to, because it's a pretty sensitive topic. So, but I really cherish that. It's had nothing to do with being Nazi. It's more about the fact that my grandfather brought it home, and he died about 4 years before I was born. So unfortunately, I never got to meet him. But growing up, I've always had a huge respect for him, and he's also a big reason why I love studying everything with World War II. So, so what I decided to build as a tribute to him is the Tamiya M8 Greyhound, my first armored model kit. Had a lot of fun with it. I did struggle a bit. Don't really struggle. I didn't have black primer, so I used gray primer. I don't think that really affected the paint, but I feel like it's a little darker than it probably should be. But I'm still real happy with how it turned out. So, okay, hang on. Let me turn this thing around, and I'll show you the Greyhound. Okay, here it is. The main reason I decided to build this because I found a photograph online from Germany. It's of several guys from my grandfather's infantry, the 328. They were riding on it as it was moving down some dirt roads in Germany. I will post that photograph at the end of this video. So I have no idea if my grandfather's in it or not. But it's I thought it was a really cool photo, and when I saw it, I was like, yeah, that's I think what I'm gonna build for a tribute to my grandfather, because I was always trying to figure out what I could build for him, because I definitely wanted to build something World War II. So yeah, the turret also works. I decided to, let me see if I can get it off here. I decided to not glue that solid so I could really kind of show off the interior. Unfortunately, the decals, I wasn't able to find anything close to my grandfather's. But the ones I had decided to use was the 7th Armored 87th Cavalry, because they were also in France at that time. So, yeah. I just had a lot of fun with this one. It was a bit challenging, a lot more smaller parts. It's obviously 1/35 scale, so took some bit of getting used to with the smaller parts, and a lot more. Had some pretty good detail with it, so. Yeah, okay, hang on. Okay, guys. Like I mentioned before, my grandfather has always kind of been a big hero to me. He could have stayed home. He had 4 kids at the time, and he was 32 years old, but he still went. And that's another reason why I just have mad respect for him. And yeah, he's like one of my heroes. So, okay. I know that this is a different video for me. It's not my typical model car stuff, but this was a real important build to me, and I was working on it to hopefully get out by June 6th, which of course I'm filming this currently on the 5th, so I will made the deadline that I set for myself. So I'm also real happy with that. So okay. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And everybody have a great weekend. And don't forget about those veterans out there. So, thank you. Goodbye.